What's up, everybody? It is Thegoal60 here for Friday, April 27th, 2018. So first off, I apologize about yesterday not having a video up. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen that I had some technical difficulties and wasn't able to post. But today we're right back at it, and we have a ton of baseball to put up. So we have 8 total games that we're on this weekend. So just with that said, I'll jump right into them because we got a lot of baseball to talk. So the first game we want to talk about is a revenge system play. So it's Detroit at Baltimore. Obviously, Detroit is in the bottom 3, and it fits another parameter of not ever betting them. So we look at Baltimore. And Baltimore is seeking revenge on Detroit. They were swept the first series they had together this year. So currently, Detroit is .396 in the RPI, which is good enough to be dead last in the league, while Baltimore is .448. We move to Price, and Price is at -115. So it's perfect for us set up, so we're going to take Baltimore as our first play at -115. The next game that we have is the Rangers at the Blue Jays. Now the Blue Jays are coming off a series with the top team in the RPI and the Red Sox, where they beat them once and then had 2 losses, but both losses were by 1 run. So currently on the RPI scale, we have Texas at .488, while we have Toronto at .509. So obviously we would look at the Blue Jays to take here. So we move on to Price, and the Price is right at our parameter. It's -150. So we will be taking the Blue Jays -150 against the Rangers. The next series that I'm going to talk about is something I'm very excited about. It's the Angels at home against the Yankees. This series is going to be pretty epic, I think. This is going to be Sunday Night Baseball on the 3rd day. Hopefully we don't reach that. But either way, you've got Aaron Judge, Stanton, Sanchez taking on, Trout, Pujols, and Ohtani. It's just going to be, this is a great series in my opinion. And I think it's going to be a very close series. I hope that it is. I hope that it's some really good baseball that we can all enjoy. So currently, the Yankees are at .541, while the Angels are at .557. So we would look to take the Angels. We move on to Price, and actually the Yankees on the road are the favorite. So they're a pretty heavy favorite at that. So we look at the run line for the Angels. And the Angels run line today is -119. So that is our 3rd play. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim -119 on the run line. The next game that is up is Oakland at Houston. So Oakland has been playing very well, and we obviously know everything that Houston can do. They've had a great year so far. Verlander is, I believe, still undefeated since last September. So he is, just really killing it ever since he's been with the Astros. He's just really taken off. He was already good, obviously. He was the ace where he was at, and then when he got traded to the Astros, he became even better somehow. He's getting up in his age, and he still seems to be getting better every year. So right now, we look at Oakland is on the road with a .514, while Houston is at .497. So we're going to be looking at Oakland. They are ahead here. They have been on kind of a hot streak. Yes, they did lose yesterday, but before that, they had a 4 or a 5 game win streak. So they are a good team. They're better than people expect, and that's why they are rated higher than the Astros right now. So then we move to Price. And the Astros at home with that excellent pitching staff is a heavy, heavy favorite. So we look at Oakland on the run line as an underdog, and the run line is -144. So Oakland -144 on the run line is the next play that we will have. Real quick, before I do any more baseball, just want to talk about something that's really close to my heart, and that is you guys subscribing to my channel. So if you're new to the area, you're new to this channel, this is the first time you've ever seen it, or if this is the 2nd or 3rd or 4th or 5th and you just haven't done it before, make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is a great and wonderful way to, get some interesting and good information on as far as I'm concerned. And make sure that you make this available to your friends. So like, share, subscribe, and if you do decide to take that jump, that leap of faith, and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the bell. That way you get notified every single time there's a video that comes out. This is going places. We're making things happen. We've got 8 plays today. Let's keep it going. We are halfway through this. I've gave out 4 plays. We got 4 more to go. A ton of plays this weekend. So I know that makes me excited. I know that makes you guys excited. That is an unbelievable amount of plays. That's over half the league that we're taking here. So the next one is Cincinnati at Minnesota. Currently Cincinnati is .437 and Minnesota is at .464. So we look at the Twins on the price and they're at -112. Now I will say all these games that I've got today, I've already went through pictures and such, and there's a couple that I'm a little weary about, but overall nothing too bad. I really think that we will have some good prices, or I hope that we'll have some good prices this weekend. Coming up next is the Rockies at the Marlins. So a long trip for the Rockies across the country to the East Coast, but right now on the RPI scale, the Rockies are at an even 500, while the Marlins are at .491. So it is a pretty close gap as far as RPI. And what I'm hoping is, obviously, that means that we'll get 500 baseball. You know, this will be like, you know, a team will at least get one game win, and hopefully it's our team. But the Colorado Rockies will be who we look at, and they are currently -133. So we are going to take the Rockies -133. So like I said, all we need is one game out of this series. We just need a win today, and we can move on. But that is the closest gap in RPI that we have this weekend. So the last 2 plays that we have, actually, both the teams that we're on actually finished up playing each other this past series, yesterday. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Mets at the San Diego Padres. The Mets are currently .575, while the Padres are at .496. So we would obviously look at taking the Mets, and the price is -154. Now I know that's above 150, but just like with the Mariners a couple days ago, I try to stay in the 150-ish range, no more than 160, absolutely. But if it's a little bit over, I usually pull the trigger and go with it. Now, one thing about this series is the Mets, their pitching staff coming up, they've got a guy that's making his first start, I believe, this time later on in the weekend. So I'm kind of weary about that. But overall, I think that the Mets can get it done. I think that their hitting can get the thing done, get the job done, and I hope that their defense can back up the pitcher. So the Mets -154 is the 7th play for this weekend. And last but not least, the Cardinals at the Pirates. So this is traditionally, I'll say traditionally, the last few years, this has been a good series. There's been a lot of really good baseball games in this series. Currently, the Cardinals are at .564, while the Pirates are at .481. So the Cardinals come in, they took 2 out of 3 against the Mets. I'm hoping that they keep riding that high, and they keep it going against the Pirates. The Pirates just finished up against the Tigers, and right now the price for the first game is St. Louis -139. That is our 8th and final play. So 8 total plays. Let me run down real quick and just read these off to make sure that everybody got them. Baltimore on a revenge play -115. The Blue Jays -150. The Angels on a run line -119. The A's on a run line -144. The Twins -112. The Rockies -133. The Mets -154, and the Cardinals -139. So a ton of plays this weekend. Like I said, this is going to be exciting. Hopefully we knock out a lot of these today. It wouldn't bother me at all if we knocked all 8 of them out today. But either way, if not, I'll be here, win or lose, tomorrow morning for another vlog. I hope you guys have a great Friday, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.
60% of the time, it works every time.